Alright, welcome back to my Let's Play of Creeper World, here on my channel, Idle Wisdom. We're going to pick up the story where we left off. Let's get back to it. Last episode, Odin City landed on the planet of Fitch, another desolate world that looked like it had the last remnants of an old, installation there, some little bit of power network, and some anti-creeper shields, but obviously it had been destroyed. And they got here, they obtained the energy storage, schematic, which is good, and then escaped from the creeper pretty easily. So then they went through the portal. They arrive on Orion. So let's get going. Excellent job on that last world, Commander. I agree. You outperformed any of the simulator's predictions. You seem to have a natural talent for command. We might just have a chance with you at the helm. Scanners show a high priority target in the lower right of the map. There is a nano schematic for a major weapon system there. The Orions on board, the people from this place, say that their military had been working on an anti-creeper mortar system. This weapon can fire over walls and at higher terrain elevations. As you may have noticed, blasters require a line of sight to their target, so they can't fire at elevations higher than themselves, or through walls. But with this mortar tech, we can overcome this limitation. The Orions indicate that the mortar is mostly useful against deep pools of creeper. The shells it fires will destroy any depth of creeper down to the terrain. In fact, the mortar always auto-targets the thickest creeper in range. Our military analysts recommend that blasters be used against thin creeper that spreads everywhere, and that mortars should be positioned to fire at the deep pools of creeper. Commander, if you find that a mortar is drawing too much energy and is only firing at thin creeper, you can select the mortar and click the deactivate button in the lower left of the command bar. This will turn the mortar off until you need it again. Very good. Mortars are great. Alright, let's pause and look around. So we have a little bit of initial infrastructure. That's kind of cool. Game is still being nice to us. There's our nano schematic, and there are the rift totems. Two of them are in these deep craters that are going to be utterly filled with creeper. Look how high here's the elevation bar, right? So down there, that's pretty low. And look at all the way up there. So the creeper's going to be going from and filling these two areas. And then we have to get this one. So we're going to have to cross over and probably cap off at least a couple of these, if not all of them. So let's get going, shall we? And let's build a blaster. And let's go. So we're slowly building up our arsenal of, weapons and tools. We have the collector, the relay, the storage, and the blaster. And we're going to get the mortar this time. Mortar is a really cool one. I always love it. It's always fun when you get a mortar going on a deep pool of creeper. It's kind of satisfying. I always find anyways. You know what I find kind of funny? It's when people are, talking about things they do, and they're like, it's something that is very common, but they either they're trying to just talk themselves up, or they don't realize how common what they do is, and they're like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Just I like to do things a little bit weird. And you're like, actually, that's how pretty much everyone does it. They're like, oh no. Well, maybe they wouldn't disagree with you if someone said that, but there are people who do. They're like, no, they have to be unique. I'm unique. I'm a little bit different. You're like, are you though? Even that, I'm a little bit different thing is pretty bog standard for a large number of people. But yeah, look at the creeper. It's just pouring into these. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creeper nodes right close to each other, just generating a large mass of creeper. And we're gonna have the nano schematic soon. Let's get you moving forward, and let's get another blaster built. Let's have you right there. Almost got the mortar. Almost got it. Mortar tech now available. Excellent. So we can build mortars. Let's build a mortar. Let's just move these up here so they're more where we need them. And let's pause the game right quick. Right quick. Pretty cool soundtrack. As I mentioned in, I think, the last episode, and I mentioned there's some song on here. I'm not sure which one it is. I'd have to look at the note again and figure it out. That makes it so that it gets these claimed. But, you know, whatever. At this point, I'm not really, like, as I also mentioned in that note I wrote, I don't monetize my videos yet. One, I can't because I don't have enough subscribers on YouTube to do so. And two, at this point, I'm just trying to have fun because I like to. YouTube videos are a fun way. Let's plays are a good way to play through games I discover new games and or get through games that I never finished back in the day. Like Siege of Avalon was a good example of that. Let us actually get one more up here. I had played that a long time ago, but I never beat the game. Let's put an energy storage right here. That'll help connect up the network. Get you up here. There is a feature if you beat the game and all the, not just the mission, not just the campaign, but all the content, you unlock this thing where you can double the amount of creeper on any map. It's kind of cool. I was trying it. I was kind of thinking I should have done it for this Let's Play, but I don't know. It's kind of, it's kind of a challenge mode, which is really fun. I like challenge modes, but for challenge. Although sometimes there's some games that are better in their challenge mode than they are in their non-challenge mode. Let's get another mortar going, because we're going to need one for each of these, I think, pools. Or maybe just one right here would be good. It could shoot into both. Alternating pattern. We'll see. We'll see. Sure. Look at it. See the creepers climbing. It's climbing. It's pretty slow, though, relatively speaking. Alright. Let's put another one right here. One right here. One right here. There we are. And now, there you go. Watch this. This is super fun. Super cool. It's going to start just lobbing. Whomp! Look at that. So much creeper just gone. It's just kind of crazy. Mortars really make hash of the creeper. It's pretty fun to use them, I think. Something satisfying about it. Alright. Put him right down there. Him. Alrighty. There we go. Well, that's pretty much the end of those. The creeper threat of it coming this way. These are still, in some ways, learning campaigns. Let's actually put a... See, it's already receding. They really can't hack it. These mortars. Against the blasters, maybe this would have been a challenge. But, The point of this level is to learn how to use mortars, not to overcome it with blasters. But you could, as a challenge. The person I first encountered this game through was the Let's Player Bormac, who I've mentioned before. And his LP of Creeper World, he's done the LPs of Creeper World 1, 2, 3, a lot of their bonus content, as well as Particle Fleet, which is kind of like a spin-off of Creeper World. Alrighty, let's put this right here to guard the network right there. And let's make another blaster. I think, yes. Nope, he won't be connected. Darn. We'll put it right there. You can shoot the creeper right there. Excellent. Put that right there. I could put that right here. And then we can land a blaster right up there. I really like the relays. They can allow you to do some pretty fun, tricky stuff. You know? Alrighty. And up you go. Hopefully that relay will be built by the time that turret gets up there. If it's not, oh well, it doesn't make them that much of a difference. It'll be soon enough. Yeah, it's gonna be. There's the last of the building packets. It got there. Very good. So, with that there, we can start pushing this creeper back. What I'm going to do now is make one more blaster right here, and we're going to push it right here. This is where the Rift Totem is. Alrighty. Let's see. Okay, now we're going to do another technique that once this turret is fully charged, we're going to fly it up and we're going to land it right here. And it'll get damaged a tiny bit, but it doesn't really matter because it will be able to knock back this creeper and then maintain its position. So let's actually fly it right here. Maybe make one more blaster. Alrighty. Come on. Come on. Come on, little fella. And there it is. There it is. Land right there. Pim, 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 pim. Kind of an aggressive move. That wasn't very aggressive, but it's vaguely, slightly aggressive, if you like. We can put this one right up here. I'm calling all the turrets him today. I don't know why. Let's put him right here. He wants to do a good job. Does he, pal? That's great. I'm so glad to hear it. Let's put that one right there. See if this works. Now we can move this turret up ahead. They can kind of leapfrog each other if you get the things under control enough. Fly this mortar right there, fly this mortar right here, so they can cover more of the pool, the deepest part, which is on this side, obviously. Now let's pause, and let's put one right there. Now these are not so much for efficient energy coverage as much as they are for connecting up to here. I'm gonna make another blaster. But yeah, like I was saying, the YouTuber Bormac is the person I first saw this game. first person I saw play this game. He has, like I said, a lot of Creeper World content. And some of his more, I think, widely viewed content, if you like. And it's funny. A lot of people were like, some of the people gave him a little bit of guff for his non-optimal play strategies at times. But you know what? I think, but he was always just like, yeah, whatever, dude. I'll do what I want, which I can respect. I'm gonna fly this guy right up here. Apparently, wow. I'll fly this little dude. Let's see. Let's this turret right here. There, that one. Let's put another collector right here. But yeah, one of the things that people would say is like, he didn't use mortars enough. And I mean, I kind of agree. He definitely made things more difficult for himself at times. But he just liked blasters. But sometimes people would just be kind of, I don't know, a bit insistent beyond what is perhaps necessary. And so finally he's just like, yeah, I'm going to actually just use my BFF blaster. I always thought it was fine. But anyways, yeah, he has some good videos in this. You should check it out. One of the things I really love about Let's Plays is that it allows you to discover so many new games that you never would have even heard of. I had never heard of these games until I just saw them on some playlist, YouTube LP playlists. I was like, what's this? Creeper World. I was like, that sounds really weird, but it looked kind of interesting. And I was like, I thought it was like a wiring thing. Like, I was like, is this some sort of like weird wiring computer program, building simulator? But it wasn't that. Although, I think the designer says that the energy packets, the building packets, do follow electric principles of movement, or whatever they would transmission, however that is. So, in a way, it was kind of correct. Move this one down here, so I can start knocking back the creeper some more. Move this one right here. And alright. Well, let's not belabor things more than we already have. This will connect all the totems. You see, we could easily cap these up now. It would just take a little bit of time just to push it back, but easy peasy. We've about... This creeper is not a threat anymore. I mean, unless you be reckless. Which is always possible. You could always screw yourself up being reckless. So, don't be reckless. Don't underestimate it, even though you have it in hand. It's a good way of putting it. There we go. Odin City's on the move. On the move. I like how, see, it's like, it's a wireless transmission. You just have to be close enough. It's still transmitting energy packets. And there goes the network. And there goes Odin City. Right on. Wow, that's cool. Look at the creeper's coverage is like, oh my gosh, it's so blah. It's like, no, my beautiful world. But yeah, cool. Negative. Alright, and there's level 4 Orion. That was pretty fun. Like I said, the mortars are very, very fun to use. And their creative applications of them are always interesting to find. In some of the later levels, they become just pivotal, not just winning the game, but to just surviving. But, that'll won't be for a little bit longer. For a little while. And here's that thing I was talking about, double down. If you hit double down, it doubles the amount of creeper that the emitters produce. It's pretty cool. I do wonder what the last level would be like with that, because there's so much darn creeper in the last level. It's kind of insane. But we're not even close to being there. So, on that note, I want to say thank you for joining me on this third episode of my Let's Play of Creeper World here on my channel, Idle Wisdom. I hope you're enjoying the playthrough, and If you are, please leave me a comment and let me know. And if you like the videos, hey, hit the like button. It lets YouTube know the obvious that someone liked the video. But the YouTube algorithm can't know things unless we tell it because it's not actually intelligent. It's just an algorithm. Take care, y'all.